Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. It is awesome to be here with you. Welcome to Monday. It's Monday, August 21st, the day of the eclipse. And for those of you who saw yesterday's video, I did a little vlog, went out walking, and I did talk a little bit about the eclipse. A lot of you wrote to me and said, Psychic Bob, we want to know more about the eclipse. Well, I know a lot of people are excited. I am too. And so here we are, it's Monday. And normally we do horoscopes today, but today we're going to change up our routine because it's a special event day. I want to talk about the astrology around today and what it means. And then we're going to go out and actually see the eclipse together. How's that sound? All right, yay. Well, let me tell you, today is a day of high power. Our sun is in the sign of Leo today, and our moon also, no surprise, is in the sign of Leo. This is wonderful because this is double firepower. It's a day of great power and inspiration. Now, as I said yesterday, it's probably a better day to stay in and be more reflective rather than try to conquer the world, because even though we have that double firepower, an eclipse means that power is muted, at least for a little while. And the wonderful thing is this is going to be a great day for introspection. I can't talk today. Our moon today is trine Uranus, and our sun is trine Uranus. What this means is Uranus is the planet of sudden insights. So today, if you spend the day in reflection and meditation, you're more likely to have amazing insights, and wisdom will come to you. And I say wisdom also because our moon today is trine Saturn, and Saturn is the planet that brings wisdoms. Today's a great day to listen to your inner voice and be open to new ideas and new inspirations. In the coming days, you'll be able to move on that and, to really take charge. So today, that firepower, though it's muted, is blessing us all today. Now, I want to talk about another aspect that I find so fascinating and mystical. Today, our moon, it will be around 3:25 p.m., by the way, Eastern U.S. time. Our moon will move into the sign of Virgo. Now, I think this is very significant, particularly considering that it's an eclipse. Virgo is the sign that represents the Great Mother, the ancient goddess. It represents the occult and the inner mysteries. And so by the moon moving into the sign of Virgo, I feel that this is a sign that we are entering into literally a time of awakening on the earth. I feel that spiritual power will increase as a result of this eclipse energy. And people are going to find that from within, they can find the answers. I think we're going to see an increase of visions and psychic prophetic events and gifts. And, perhaps even a few more UFO sightings. I think that the sign of the moon going into Virgo during the eclipse also tells us that trust our inner voice, our wisdom. The Great Mother is coming to life. The goddess is emerging. And that means that all of us are children of the Great Mother. And we all have a chance to be enlightened and enlivened from this eclipse energy. So I'm actually looking at this in a very exciting way. I don't think it's at all negative or dangerous, okay? So anyways, I just want to bring that to you. Now, I've been checking out, there's a great website here that I'm watching called Eclipses Visible. And what's it called? I can't find it. Anyways, it's about eclipses anyways. And I want to show you something here that's on my computer screen, okay? Now, if you look here on my computer screen, this is showing where I live in Alexandria. This is a live screenshot. Right now, the moon is just starting to pass in front of the sun here. Here's the sun, and this is the moon. It's hard to see on the camera here, but you can kind of see the outline of the moon here. But what this means is that it's just now beginning. Now, according to my announcements here, it says that the greatest times to see this today will be around 2:45 p.m. So we're going to go outside in just a little while. I was just outside. You really can't see anything yet. It's really bright, and it's not significant enough that it's very noticeable. But according to our chart here, around 2:42, it's going to be the majority of the sun is covered. Now, here in Alexandria, we're still having a partial, it's only partial, but you can see there's a little sliver of sun. But it's going to be a significant darkening, I think. And I'm looking forward to going out and following this. So this will be around 2:42. Right now, it's around 1:42. So it's going to be in about an hour until this really occurs. But as you can see, this is kind of where we are right now. So there we go. Hey Tubies, well, the eclipse is now really starting underway. I've been looking outside. It's getting dark now, so we're going to head outside in just a few minutes. There's a big shadow cast over everything. Check out our screen here. As you can see on our screen, it shows how much of the sun is now being covered. There's the moon. And so it's now actually getting close to 50%, not quite, but getting there. And I can tell you outside, everything's starting to shadow over. So it's almost like a big storm cloud is passing, but it's much more significant. So we're going to head outside in just a little while here, and we're going to take a much closer look at this. Hey Tubies, so as you can see, the eclipse is now progressing. It's really moving along. In about 20 minutes or so, it'll be about the maximum here in Washington, D.C. area. So we're going to head outside now and see what we can see. So come on along. Hey Tubies, well, here I am. I'm getting ready to go out. Thought I'd show you. I'm wearing my Sun Lord pendant. Actually, you can't see it here in the mirror. Let me turn it this way. I'm wearing my solar pendant, my Sun Lord. Check that out. I got my Louis Vuitton bag on my side strapped, and we're ready to go. So we're going to head on out. I got to push the button here, and we'll go on down. This is so exciting. I'm so glad you guys are here with me. Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. I tell you, it's feeling very spooky out here. It's really dark now, and the wind is blowing, almost like a storm, but there are no clouds. So we're going to go out here and see what there is to see. You know, guys, it's really strange. There's still light. It's not fully eclipsed, but everything seems muted. It's like the colors are muted. You know, I don't think we realize how much sunlight brings into our lives colors. And I'm just finding it really strange because I'm outside and yet everything looks muted. It's almost like a faded photograph. So we're going to go out here and see what we can see. Well, I think I have a pretty good open viewing area here. So we're going to see if our camera can see the sun. So we're going to turn it up there. There's our Sun Lord. I don't know how much you guys can see. It's hard for me to see right now. But our sun looks like it's not quite at full power. Just looking at it with my bare eye, it looks covered over. Now there are a little bit of clouds around it, but not that much. But it's definitely muted. I mean, it's really strange to see the sky because it's really muted. I'm going to zoom in on our sun there. Hopefully you can see some of that. It's around 2:30 p.m. right now, and it's going to be just a little while till the sun is at its maximum eclipse, at least for Washington. But I'm definitely here. I'm on the scene. I'm on watch. Psychic Bob is being cosmic. I've got my eye on the cosmos. And you guys are part of it all too. So let's see what happens. Well guys, here we are. I'm out here. I tell you, it's so strange because I can't describe it. I don't know if it comes across on the video, but it's literally like the sun feels muted. The colors are muted. I'm in direct sunlight and it's not even hot. That's how much sunlight has been lost. In fact, we're going to take a look at the sky because it's really moving low. Now, what's strange is when I'm looking at it with my bare eye, it doesn't look like there's much of an eclipse, but it's really happening. We're going to zoom in. There's so much power in the sun, and at the angle that we're at on the Earth, it's hard to see this. I really thought that it would be much more eclipsed because according to all the charts I've seen, it's really going to be, you know, almost 90%, I think. But it doesn't look like it, but we're supposedly very close to the full eclipse now. Anyways, guess it's really bright, but it is still very, very muted, and I think that's very interesting. So we're going to stay out here. I don't know if you've been out where you are today, but you can definitely feel there's something's different. The air feels different. The sun is not nearly as hot and there is kind of a soft muted light quality. So I'm really fascinated. Now we've got some clouds moving in, and I hope they don't block the sun, but we're going to try to see what we can see. So let's look up here again. That's at a distance. That's if I zoom in. Some of that glare is reflection off the clouds, but I really thought it'd be much more of a solid dark disc. But even though it's not showing up on camera here, I tell you, you can distinctly feel it and see it with your naked eye that it's definitely the sun light is dimmed in this area. Very, very fascinating. Now guys, this is really freaky. I don't know if you can tell on film, but it's gotten really dark. Now, unfortunately, our sun has gone behind the cloud. But since we've got a muted sun and a dark cloud blocking the muted sun, it's become very dark. It's almost like twilight here. It actually looks brighter on film than it does in person, but it's really, really strange. I kind of like, oh look guys, you can see the disc. I just saw, oh shoot, it's not coming through. I can see it, but it's now just past now. You could see the actual shadow of the moon. The clouds blocked out enough glare. Oh no, I hope it's gonna come back. Well, we'll just keep watching. Something will emerge. And guys, here's our sun emerging from the clouds. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's hard to capture this on video because it's much more distinct when you see it with your bare eye. But it's definitely very mystical, and you can see the shadow across the sun. If I zoom in a little bit. The sun's coming out bright again. But even at its brightest, it's still dim. Hail, great Sun Lord. Hail, great Moon Mother. Now's a wonderful time for prayers. We invoke all the great powers of the Lord and the Lady. I ask, great Sun Lord and great Moon Goddess, that you will give a blessing to all my YouTubers, and for all that they need, that their prayers will be heard and met and answered. So mote it be. So mote it be. Well guys, I tell you, it's really interesting. Now I'm hearing thunder. I think a storm's coming. Strangest day, I tell you. It's a real adventure. Well guys, I don't think we're going to see much more. We're really being beset by clouds now. Sounds like a storm is coming, so I think Psyche Bob's going to head on in before the storm hits. But I'm so glad you guys came with us today. And, you know, tell me in the box below, did you experience the eclipse? What was it like where you are? I'd sure love to hear about your experience and see what you saw. Maybe some of you took photographs or videos, and that'd be great to hear. So share your comments in the box below. I'm so glad you guys are here. You rock. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more coming. By the way, if you haven't done so, hit subscribe. We'd love you to be part of our channel. And be back here tomorrow on Tuesday for messages from the spirit world. You guys rock. Love you.